Hey y'all, I'm in the dog with a dog story. Y'all ready? Story time. Okay, cool. So I'm a black sheep in my family. If you don't know what a black sheep is the chosen ones, different mindset. You just think above and beyond. What everybody else is thinking simple. Okay? Because they feel like they got that life all together. So I'm somebody who didn't fit in. I'm somebody who had a different style. I'm somebody who had a different mindset. I'm somebody who did a lot of sacrifice for herself. I'm somebody who suppressed their souls just to fit in. What I mean by that, I mean that I was a yes person. Always a yes person. It was hard for me to say no. That makes sense. Like, even when I knew I didn't have it, even when I knew I couldn't afford it, even when I knew that it was the wrong decision, I still went with it. Because I wanted to feel like to fit in. I wanted to feel like would it be like to be normal, you know what I mean? That don't have the mindset that I have. Don't think about what I think about and shit like that. Like, don't be planning for the future, just live now. Long story short, that shit did not work. It did not work. I was ambitious with my mom and sisters. And then Buddy at school, matter of fact. All middle school I had a fight or did Buddy. That's what it was. That was it, man. And then I had to hope my sisters and stuff and them grow up and shit like that. A lot of people not gonna remember that though, but I do. I had to sacrifice my sleep to make sure they had lunch, make sure they had breakfast, make sure their hair was combed and shit like that. You know what I mean? Of course, people not gonna remember that. Of course, people know she lying, but I know what I did. I know what I don't lie, y'all. I keep it 100. So cool. So this is middle school. I'm waking up. Make sure they got food. Make sure they got lunch. Walking them to school. Telling them to call me when they get in the house situation. Growing up fast as shit. I ain't have time to go kick it at some damn lounge or motherfucking. But what's it called? Motherfucking hood hop or do hood rap shit. You know what I mean? I ain't had the time or luxury for that. Cause I was so busy looking out for people that needed me. You know what I mean? So I knew I was different. I like this Discovery Showcase too. I was motherfucking 16 years old and I'd be damn if anybody told me anything else different about that shit. Okay? I cherish the motherfucking bows that my dad had bought for me on my birthday. He always made sure he did something small, but it was sentimental. That's why I love him. Because he think outside the box. He think like what you gonna need in the future wise, like, and that's why I did that shit from y'all, my dad. Girl, you tell my dad that you need some damn socks, he buy you a pair of socks, okay? You tell him you need one socks, he buy you a whole pack of socks. Because he never know when you gonna run out, you know what I mean? That's why I love him. And it was hard for me to say no to people for a long time. Even when I didn't have it, even when I knew I couldn't afford it, even when I knew that I'm being used, I still would have said yes. Been used, abused, and kicked to the side, to the curb or something, left for better. Yes, it did. It took me a long time. It took me most of my 20s. I'm just now forgiving people, and I'm 28, and I'm just now forgiving people, okay? And learn how to say no. That's why I tell people, go at your own pace, go at your own time. Do you, because at the end of the day, nobody is going to understand your mindset like you do. And it took a long time for me. I just always ask for advice and shit for other people and shit like that. Like, I knew I had it in me, but I didn't trust myself instantly because how I was raised. I raised somebody that's dumb. It's dumb who think about that or who think that way. I was always told that I was dumb, stupid, retarded, that you should just stay on the track and just be in special ed your whole life. I don't blame my dad. He was thinking about the future, you know what I mean? He was thinking about my kids gonna have money even when I'm not dead, and that was his mindset. And so I'm mad about that now. For people don't know, yes, I was on SSI. For dyslexic. It was hard as shit. graduating. It was hard shit in high school because when you did SSI, it did more embarrassing than high school, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers gonna pull you to the side. They want to motherfucking come in your class, hope you reading and shit, hope you do this and hope you do that. And you have to question yourself like, damn, do I really need this? Do I really want this money? You know what I mean? I was on SSI price for elementary, middle school, and high school. It cut off soon as I graduated. Like, they ain't waste no motherfucking time. They cut me off. So then I had to grow up again because I was being comfortable making 800, not doing shit. You know what I mean? I was blessed. I was good. I ain't had to worry about shit. But reality hit. I lost the SSI. I had to start working again. I dedicated 14 years with the Matrix, like waking up, setting my time. You know how many things I missed out on? How many things I couldn't go to because the motherfucking, I had to work? Not no more. So I broke the cycle. It's about to go in a year now, y'all. I broke the cycle. I started my own business. We have good days, we have bad days, you know what I mean? But I ain't quitting. I'm applying pressure. I just now start telling people no. I just now start telling people I can't afford it. And I detach myself from drama. Yes, I lost a lot of people by doing this. I lost my best friend. We can't even hold a conversation for 2 hours no more. You know why? We on different mindsets. And I can't scoop myself down for 2 hours to enjoy a conversation. So I've been told, oh, you've been acting weird, you've been acting like this. It's because I'm remembering energies and I'm not evolving my energy, if that makes sense. So pretty much I'm around the energy, but I'm not addressing it or I'm not adding to it. I see shit, but I don't address shit because at the end of the day, it's going to take my energy. And you still not going to know what the fuck I'm talking about or what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I decided not to act, but to react. Think about before I react. That makes sense. Of course, it makes sense though because the people that's gonna see this is gonna be on having the same mindset. I'm just hoping y'all do the path and stuff like that. So it took me my whole 20s. I'm 28. I'll be 29 this year. So it took my whole 20s. But I'm hoping that this video out there that it don't take y'all your whole 20. It don't take y'all years, okay? To this y'all shit together. I mean, y'all shit probably is together. I'm talking about what your shit, like your mental. Your mental and your energy. I hope it don't take that long for y'all did that together. But sometimes, Mike, so you have to replay this, you know what I mean? But long story short, I was on SSI. And my mom and dad came to see me on New Year's, you know? And I asked my mom for $20. I don't know I forgot what I needed $20 for. I just want to see if she was gonna do it to me because last time she supposed to give me money. I ain't see that shit to my dad. I paid. My dad always look out for me, bless me. So I asked for $20. This woman told me, yeah, you can have 10 out that 20. And y'all, she was literally waiting for me to buy something from the nigga store for she could get her 10. You know, she told me to 10 for the 10's for me to go smoke, and I don't wanna motherfucking have less than $10. So you got $10 to spend. It was like a wake up call for me because I somewhat forgave her, but didn't even look at her as the same. So something this one telling you this is even because you fed Dave them never forget the type of person that they are, and that they still is. You know what I mean? Don't let that shit be a mask. And you fall in love with the mad situation. So this time, I'm letting her back in my life. I'm like, oh, my mom was a chain sleep. Like, I seen her cry. She told me her stories. We did a bomb. We doing this. We doing that. No, that was not the case. That was not the case. It's not. She's still selfish. She's still self-centered. And she all about herself. But I love her, though. I love her for who she is. Do I wish I had another mom? Hell no. She told me some tough-ass lessons. You know what I mean? Tough-ass lessons. Shit, because of her, I was the hardest in middle school. The shit that y'all talk about, I heard that shit way worse than my mama. And then the way y'all hitting, y'all gonna have to hit way harder than that. Okay? I was going against bullying at home, bullying at school, all the middle school. And that taught me a tough ass lesson. Like, look, it can make you or break you. Yeah, my childhood was tough as shit though, y'all. It's tough as shit. Would I change it? Fucks no. Would I go back? No. But do I accept it? Yes, I do. So yeah, so really upset about that. So my dad, since that I was upset about that, he gave me money. He gave me money to pay for the stuff, and he gave me money to get myself and his stuff. You know what I mean? But he ain't had to. He ain't had to like shit. Then I told my neighbor, aka sister, I was like, I can't believe my mom did that. You know, y'all, she went to the ACM and gave me $20. Just to give me $20. Just because. There's a lot of shit that she did for me, you know what I mean? That she reciprocated my energy. You know how many times I was with friends and stuff and I couldn't get a motherfucking gloves, hat, a shirt. And it's just finally a blessing to get my shit back to me, you know what I mean? It's like a mirror effect, like what I do, she do. You know what I mean? It's not always a one-sided situation. I waited a long time for that, and I appreciate that. But about my heart, I know every day, like, so you don't really have to do this though, like, it's like, girl, it's nothing, I love her. It's like, it's nothing, but I had to be open to receive it, y'all. I had to be open to receive it, because I tell people this. Stop falling in your own cup. And falling in your own cup is being open-minded and okay with people helping you out and not looking at it as like a handout. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, we've been taught like, oh, if somebody do usher above, it's a handout and they feel sorry for us. No, that's not the case. It's God rewarding you for all the good that you have done and put in this world. I'm the type of sister, girl, I did this shirt off my back. It's I died in my team good, I'm telling you. But other people had different roles that they play. And that was about my dream and stuff like that. Like, cause I got invited out to eat. But the out to eat situation was supposed to be free. But I didn't take the leap for faith. I asked for help. I asked for hope to pay for my bill. I was about to hand out, but I had to change my situation. So I asked for hope for I asked two sisters I know. The other sister, she was like, yeah, I got 87 for you. But I got 3,000. But you only can have 87 out of this, because at the end of the day, I should do with it. And then I asked my other sister. She said, no, but you gave your other sister because she just offered to pay my stuff. And she was like, she don't care what it is, because she deserve it. Which I did it, though. You know, I did it. I've been out that family for 7 years. Like, damn, I think I took more than $87. The shit that I did. The shit I hooked them with. The shit that I got them with. Like, we ain't about to make it a pity party. So, anyway. The motherfucking check was $200. But it was by accident, though, because they was adding everybody else stuff. Except for her letting me fix it. She lashed out. Was like, she been ungrateful as shit. I told her how much I was going to pay for her. And she go spend $200. So, the bill that I sorted out. And I ended up getting a free meal. And then they gave me money, not money, but credit to get a free meal from the restaurant next time. So that free meal, and next time they another free meal. And then she was like, oh, Sheba, I'm sorry. I just thought you was being inconsiderate and shit like that. But it really hurt me, though, because at the end of the day, how could you? Like, how could you think less of my character? I have a problem with people thinking less of my character. Because I feel like y'all been around me my whole life and y'all still don't understand me, don't get me. That's a problem. That's a problem I know I outgrew. But a heart is still a heart. So I know I outgrew some people. I know I saw saying no to some people. And I know I saw living for me. But damn, do y'all really consider myself as being self-centered? So it was just a new flash to me, is that people don't ride out. Your family don't really ride out like you ride out with them. You know what I mean? People just waiting for you to ask so they can say no to you. Real lie. Once you stop outgrowing people, once you start doing this and doing that, and you don't need them no more, and that one time you do need them, they waiting to tell you now. You know, but I never knew that, you know what I mean? It just make me think, like, count my blessings, you know what I mean? Count how many people help me out. And be there for the ones that help you out. I know it was a dream, but it was a wake-up call too, y'all. I said every night. That's my dark story.